There's a beautiful. There's a beautiful.
Alexa, turn down by 1. Hi, I'm Daphne Brogdon, and welcome today to Food Talk TV. I am at Daphne Brog. I was the host on Food Network show Daphne Dishes, and you can also find my YouTube channel, Daphne Dishes Again. But every Wednesday here, starting at 1 p.m. Central, I'm on Food Talk TV, which is the longest running food creation, food cooking, culinary. I don't know why I always trip over this. Show on TikTok, which is pretty awesome. So welcome in. If you're one of my regulars, thanks for coming back. And if you're new, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna spend about an hour making a dish. Ask me any questions, and know that anytime you come to a Food Talk TV Live, you're gonna meet all kinds of different great culinary creators. And I will be putting on my glasses periodically because I'm over 50. Anyway, so thanks for coming in. So we're gonna start. We're going to be doing these, like, I'm calling today Moroccan-ish, since we're doing these kebabs and a yogurt sauce and a really yummy aromatic rice to go with it. So I'm going to start at my kitchen sink peeling a Persian cucumber. So let me get that. And be sure to tap the screen. The algorithm gods, we need the likes. What's going on here with this? Oh boy, I don't like this peeler. I think I'm just gonna get my regular knife. Someone's taking my paring knife. Oh boy, I hate that. I don't have my paring knife. And I actually just got my paring knife for Christmas. Sometimes just a good old steak knife will work just fine. Thank you for joining, Jeanette. We also have the little goals, the rewards, the chili peppers here. We're going for some chili peppers, which I think are like a whopping cent, less than a cent, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the likes. Be sure to follow Food Talk TV, which has all kinds of great culinary creators. So, why am I making this dish? Well, I don't know. For one thing, I'm always thinking I want to make this is going to be dinner for my teenagers. Jeanette, thank you. Hey, thank you. Where are you from, Jeanette? I'm in Los Angeles, by the way, and we have a weird cold snap right now. We had about 3 days last week where it was just like, yay, spring has sprung. It was great. I actually put shorts on one day. Then it got all overcast again, and now it's very clear and pretty, but very, very windy and cold. North Texas, oh great. Oh, we have a lot of creators from Texas on Food Talk. Maria, welcome, so good to see you. Okay, so we've done that started off with the peeling there. We can move over to my lit. I'm lit, but not in the way I was in college. Okay, so anyway, what we're saying is, so I'm in a sailing club, and we just did we do two parties a year. And we did a kebab party, so it was kind of in my head. But anyway, every week recently I did Persian food, which my kids loved. I don't know, I did a bunch of, I've been doing different types of, I did Ukrainian food once. So now I'm kind of doing a little North African influence. The other thing that's motivating my recipe today is we are all about to go on spring break. Do you guys have kids? Are you about to go on spring break? So, what we do for a week is we go rent a house near the water. And so then I don't want to go grocery shopping. So this morning when I had to shop for this, I'm trying to buy as little as possible because, the house is going to be, it's not going to totally be empty. I'll have a dog sitter. But, you don't want to buy too much food, don't want to buy perishables, because wherever we get to where we're going to vacation, I'm going to be buying food. So it's a little bit of a kitchen sink thing here. So I had a Persian cucumber, so I wanted to use this. The other thing that I have, and it's left over from my birthday party, is I have a lot of sun-dried tomatoes and olives. So then I'm thinking, what can I do with all of this? So I'm starting with a lemony yogurt sauce. And the thing that's fun about doing something like this lemony yogurt sauce is obviously it's going to go with the meal we have here, but then you can put it in some plastic and put it on other food for the next few days. You put the star in Starbucks. Oh, how cute. What a cute thing to say. Funny you should say that, because I just made my own little latte here. Do you ever do that? Like you have one coffee and you're like, do I do it? Do I risk one more? Is it going to make me feel more up and energetic, or is it going to hurt my stomach? I'm not sure. I'm living on the edge. Living on the edge. Okay. So, let's see what we got. Oh, my Greek yogurt. So, well, I don't know if it's Greek necessarily, but here's the deal with yogurt. Where's my yogurt? Great bowls of fire. Wait, did I not unpack it? Silly me, I hadn't unpacked it. Good old Smart and Final actually has some good sort of more ethnic yogurts. One of my beefs with a lot of, oh, what, Jeanette? What were you saying all the time? What did I miss? Oh, the coffee thing. That's right. Anyway, one of the things I really don't like about American yogurt is they do all this non-fat nonsense. First of all, I don't want non-fat yogurt. Yogurt's flavor comes with fat. And if you go to Europe and other countries, it's full of fat, full of flavor. And then they put sugar in it. I don't like it. And Yoplait does it. I don't like it. Anyway, so this is a full fat, no sugar yogurt. And that's what you're going to want for this kind of sauce. So we're going to do about half a cup. Welcome in. This is Food Talk TV. I'm Daphne Brogdon. My channel is Daph Brog, formerly of Food Network. I've also owned restaurants and done catering and pop-ups and all that kind of juicy jazz. And since it's cold in LA today, I've got my big, thick sweatpants. So when I walk away from y'all, it doesn't look good. Gotta be honest. It's just not gonna look good. All right. And then we need a lemon. I just had to throw out like 4 lemons that my neighbor had given me. They were like, you know how like lemons when they're homegrown and they get rid of, they look like they've got, what's that thing that W.C. Fields had? Rosacea, you know? You like fat and sugar. I like fat. I don't have a big sweet tooth. Like when I make cakes, I never put frostings. Simple as can be. Yogurt. Oops. Put it up here. So I've got some yogurt, some lemon. How's the weather in North Texas? Is it warming up yet? Texas can be so extreme. Wait, Dreamer sent goat? Oh, what's that? That's so cool. Oh, thank you guys for the rewards. I apologize, I didn't see them. Oh, so anyway, next week, if you join me, I won't be in my kitchen. I'm going to be in my vacation kitchen, which will be interesting. Oh, it was yucky this morning. Oh, okay. What are we asking? Oh, I was asking where you're from and what the weather's like where you are, because I'm in Los Angeles, but it's cold. I was out in my bathrobe, a little chilly, taking care of my chickens this morning. Anyway, so I'm going to be in this beautiful beach house, gorgeous kitchen. But my Italian fiance, who works usually all the time, he'll be with, so I told him, I go, you have to help me. He's like, what? And I'm like, you know, read things and all that stuff. It'll be fun. You'll get to meet him. Oh, so we are making Moroccan food. So I'm starting off with a lemony yogurt sauce, and it's going to be kebabs, which I've already started marinating, and a really aromatic savory rice, which actually I should get the other one going. No, let me finish this. I always say I get ADD, even though I'm not ADD. Okay, olive oil. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Thanks for following Food Talk TV, Beans Pod. Thank you guys for the like. Food Talk TV is a whole bunch of great culinary creators here. All right. Oh, and this is one of the key seasonings for today is za'atar. And I don't know if you guys have ever had it. It's really good. It's like dried oregano, marjoram, thyme, and toasted sesame seeds. So it's a classic kind of Middle Eastern, North African seasoning. It's one of the things I've already used to marinate the or dry rub the meat that I'm going to be making. So I'm gonna kind of be sprinkling it through things. It's gonna be a little bit of a through line for this meal. So a little of that in there. The other thing that I was thinking would be nice with this is some mint. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's go get some mint. Let's go take a field trip. Let's take a field trip to my garden and get some mint. I have a very big yard, as Americans would say, but Europeans will say, you have such a big garden. And I'm like, I do? Do all stores carry it? That's a good question. I think they do. I think they do. I don't think it's that, yeah, I mean, not 7-Eleven, but yeah, like a big grocery store would. But good question. Good question. All right, so look. Oh, now it's warming up after I just told you it was so cold this morning. But look, it's pretty great. So you can see I've got a, wait, where is it? Can you tell? Wait. Well, my yard goes way, way back. It's a third of an acre, which is pretty unusual in the middle of Los Angeles. Okay, we're getting some mint here. Boom. I'm just gonna unceremoniously grab it here. Oh, it's got a nice, good and minty. So I'm gonna chop that up. I like the challenge of cooking from different regions because I get tired of the same flavor profile. I don't know about you guys, but like, come on, Butters. During the pandemic, God, I got sick of my cooking. I would like to take an Indian cooking class because I don't know how to make Indian food. I'd like to tackle that. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Yes, the sky is blue today, but it was like crisp and cold, kind of. And, but yeah, is it overcast where you are? It's so dispiriting. I find when it's overcast, I'm like, I'm going to have a Brian Wilson day. I'm just going to go back to bed. You like curry? I do like curry. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost in pain after I go to an Indian restaurant. I can't stop eating it because of the melange of flavors. It's so interesting to me, so tasty. All right. Do you like curries? And then, of course, if you ever go to England, England's very expensive, especially because the dollar-pound ratio is not in our favor. So one of the tastiest and most economical things you can eat there is Indian food. All right, chopping up my mint. Let it be known I'm chopping mint. And we're listening to disco, because I like disco. When I was a kid and there was this disco backlash and I was like, why do we hate disco? I never turned on disco. Okay, good. Finally chopped the mint. And now that is going in the sauce. What else did I want to put in? Just salt and pepper. And again, this will keep for a week in the fridge. Okay, so to review, we have a half a cup of Greek yogurt, tablespoon lemon juice, tablespoon of probably more than a tablespoon actually, tablespoon of olive oil, some za'atar. You could also do garlic if you want, salt and pepper. Let's taste it. And by us, I mean me. I want more lemon. I think a little more lemon. When I was shooting my Food Network show, they'd be like, okay, this is going to be your tasting spoon. And I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, we can't on Food Network have you like put your slobbery saliva into food and then cook it. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. But we're on TikTok. I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, Mustard Queen. All right, so this is down. My lemony za'atar yogurt sauce. Oh, Dreamer, thank you for the chilies. Thank you so much for joining in the Food Talk universe. Okay, here's another mom thing. I'm like, I've asked everybody, whose notebook is this? Nobody's taking claim of it. All right, let's get on to the rice. So we're gonna do, usually I do lazy person rice. I do rice cooker because I love the rice cooker because you start it up. Oh, darn it. Do you ever have this happen? The pilot? For some reason, this one does it sometimes, so I'm gonna have to change. It's mine, sorry I left it there. Oh my God, you're hilarious, Jeanette. Come over and get it. Thank you so much. What was that, pothead potato, thank you so much for that. 42 Rachel, hi Rachel, I'm so happy you're here. Okay, this is gonna make me batty, so now I have to turn that off. Okay, let's see if we can get, sometimes if the flame goes on, it'll work, but sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it worked, yay, okay. Still the clickety click. All right, well, we will discontinue that. All right, I got a repo then. Repo, which is always a little. Okay, now here's the old thing. The overhead, I think it's okay today. All right, tell me if that's not all right. You're doing great, Daphne, and your lighting is awesome. Oh, thank you, Taylor. Taylor's our den mother. She helps us out here considerably. Okay, so we're gonna do about 2 cups of broth. You can make rice with water, or you can make it with broth, and obviously, when you make rice with broth, it's way tastier. Okay, I just want to put that on a very low simmer while I sort of get things together. Oh, by the way, I was showing you about chopping up the Persian cucumbers. So that's gonna go with the sauce and the kebabs all at the end. Okay. And then I just like, you do kind of stuff like this, because I'm trying to use everything before we go on vacation. And I'm like, wow, why did I think this was a good idea? But if you cut a potato and you leave it in the fridge, if you use it within a day, it's usually okay. You just take off this bit and I can make some breakfast potatoes or something, but I think it's too late now. I hope I don't trip on that later. All right, what am I missing? Oh, yeah. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. You got that right. What did I decide I was? Oh, my onions. I'm all over the place today. See, Taylor, I printed my recipe up because if I'm not holding something, I get confused. Okay, so we're gonna do olive oil. I always like to add oil in the rice. And I chopped garlic earlier. Wait, didn't I? Oh, that was for the kebabs. That's right. Okay, I gotta chop some more garlic then. And no, I don't want to chop. Oh. Okay, wait. I gotta turn this off. I got ahead of myself. I totally forgot. This was the nexus of this whole recipe. My sun-dried tomatoes and my olives. Because I think these were so delicious and tasty. But we're about to travel, and they're not going to be tasty, I think, when we get back. And I was thinking, well, what the heck can I do with olives? I could figure out what it was. And that's when I found this this recipe, this idea. Put it in a recipe. Oh, great. Here we go. Now, the one problem is that these olives are not pitted. So we might be here a long time. You don't have anywhere to go, do you? Ay, caramba. Gosh, I didn't really think that through, the non-pitted olives. I might have to abort this mission for the olives. I think that's gonna be too hard. All right, I'll just do sun-dried tomatoes. All right, I'm just putting my little chopper together so I can puree my sun-dried tomatoes. I love a little chopper. Those of you who don't know, my late husband was quite a well-known chef. And he loved my little food chopper. He was like, "What is that?" I'm like, fancy chefs cooked in Europe, but you don't know about the little mini food processor. Well, come here, my friend. He loved it. Actually, I think we destroyed a couple of them. We used them so much. So this is my third one, my third chopper. All right, so we're gonna put some sun-dried tomatoes. I had hoped to put some olives in here, and the recipe that I will be posting later on FoodTokTV, it will have olives in it. I didn't think about that. I didn't put it. Maybe I'll put them in here. All right. I don't have pitted olives anymore, but it's for a very good reason, because for my birthday party, I put them out for dirty martinis. I love a good dirty gin martini. It's like morphine. Not that I know what that's like. Anyway, I just made a Word doc on my computer. What? You're so retro, Taylor. My God, I'm loving it. First email and now this. Okay, fantastic. So, let's do some sun-dried tomatoes and olive oil. So the goal is that I want to make the really cool, interesting Moroccan-ish rice. Because I just don't want to hand my kids the same kind of rice that they get burnt out if I make just regular rice too much. All right, plug your ears. That wasn't so bad. Better than my blender. My blender sounds like an F-18. Wait, hold for sound. Better than my blender. My blender sounds like an F-18. I can't tell you how many times I used to do stand-up, and I would think, that was such a funny joke. Why didn't anybody laugh? And I'd watch back the tape, and it'd be like I had swallowed the punchline or something like that. Daphne's the only reason I'm a better emailer. Oh, thank you. I'm helping out you little. God, what are you? Are you millennial or Gen Z? You might be young. Like, you're like the tail end of millennial, probably. Okay. Let's go back over here. Heading back to the rice. Okay, well, actually, you can be a little closer to the right. There we go. Very interesting. This is probably one of my biggest challenges with all this, is because I got, you get very spoiled when you're TV talent, because you have so many people around you who help you, hair and makeup and food producers and cameramen and blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's one of the reasons, like a lot of those shows, I mean, they're hard for me to take. I'm not going to name any names, Meghan Markle, but like when they're like, oh, here's what I like to do for my kids. And I'm like, really? With you and your staff? Yeah. Show me how you do it by yourself, kiddo. Millennial, 1989. Oh, there you go. Oh, what a kid. 1989. I think I was in college. Okay, here we go. So, I'm putting all of this yummy goodness in. Oh, don't use your hand, Daphne. All right. It's very different from when you cook, if you're cooking commercially. Then I'm like, I got the gloves out, the hairnet, ba. But when it's just me, all right, now we'll do the rice. I didn't soak the rice. I'm just going to give it a quick rinse. So just 1 cup. 1 cup of rice. I hate having leftover rice. Nobody ever eats the leftover rice. All right, quick. Go. The thing is, one of the reasons I usually use my rice cooker, there's no problem, you could use a rice cooker, but I wanted to do this today. You gotta keep an eye, little bit of an eye on it now and then. Whereas the rice cooker, it's like idiot-proof cooking. You can just let it go. Okay, I don't think you guys are seeing enough of this. So, can you see? So that does not look like your your regular, right, there we go. Doesn't look like your regular rice. So, because one of the things, the trainings that I got from working in restaurants is, of course, we're not just thinking about how something tastes, but how something looks, how it's going to be plated. Thinking of the color, you don't want just like all beige on the plate. You know, you want to have some variety. You're a great aunt to 3 kids. How good, boy, you must have siblings that are a lot older. All right, and oh, you know what? I was going to put a little onion in this. I won't bore you with the peeling of the onion. I pre-peeled. I'm just going to chop, chop, chop. So you guys, if you're just joining us, this is Food Talk TV, which is the longest running live cooking show on TikTok, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. Formerly of Food Network and owning restaurants and all that kind of stuff. I'm Daphne Brogdon. My channel is Daph Brog. But anytime you are on Food Talk, I'm here every Wednesday at this time. But anytime you come to Food Talk TV, we're going to meet all different kinds of culinary creators with their own POV and interesting things. Here's a little onion in there. This needs to come down, it's a little hot. Okay. Now I think we should go. Yeah, you got to see the kebabs. You got to see the kebabs. And if we have time, I even have a little Moroccan-ish dessert planned as well, which anybody can do when you're short on time, which is like all the time, right? I'm such a tortoise in the hare. Do you guys do that where you're like, I've got 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden you're like, now I'm late. I didn't budget that time well at all. Okay. Where's my thing? Okay, I'm losing my mind. Oh, I put it in a Ziploc. That's right. Okay, so this morning, before I got my son ready for school, I had already, I defrosted my meat, because I always keep a lot of meat in the freezer on hand, because I like to have good meat. I don't like running out of cruddy meat. Okay, that's too hot. So this is, yeah, so the beef's already been cut, and it's been marinated. I marinated it in garlic, the aforementioned za'atar, salt, black pepper, paprika, maybe something else. I can't remember. So we're gonna just heat up this pan. So much of cooking is prep, you know? And it helps to be thinking ahead of time. That's why, like, I have a lot of proteins frozen, because I can't think about buying what proteins I need every week. And if I do, sometimes I'm not going to be happy with what I get. So I'd rather just I buy like a month's worth of a good quality and freeze it. Different types: chicken, pork, beef, sausage. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing the live. That's so sweet. And we're up to almost 6,000 likes. Fantastic. And if anybody feels like they got a chili pepper burning a hole in their pocket, please feel free to share it with us. So we've got, so far, the yogurt sauce with the Persian Persian cucumbers. Oh, Jeanette, oh, you're so sweet, honey. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Food Talk TV. We really appreciate that. We've got our aromatic rice going, which is going to be bananas, because it's got mint and sun-dried tomatoes. So who knows? It could be awful. We'll see. I made the recipe up this morning. And now we've got the oil at the right temperature. So we're going to put the meat in. Oh, you can really smell that dry rub on it. Of course, the longer you can season your stuff, the better. This has been seasoned for, let's see, it's 11:30 my time, 7:30, oh, 4 hours. That's respectable. Yeah, 4 hours. Okay, I'm the type of person that if I can, I clean out my Ziplocs, dry them, and save them. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else save their Ziplocs? I love my Ziplocs. I love my Ziplocs and I hate waste. You'll notice I have my paper up over my window over here, because when it's sunny, then I'm backlit. I gotta be cognizant of that. Okay, and you can see the meat good. Yay! Because sometimes when I'm doing this, either like you see me or the food, and it's hard sometimes to get it both. I feel like some of the other creators are better at that. Is that my Dolores? Oh, Dolores, I was thinking of you today. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you, my Georgia Peach? Dolores is one of my buddies and moderators from my channel. So I'm so glad you found me here, Dolores. Dolores, I'm making Moroccan-ish food. So I'm doing kebabs. I have an aromatic rice with sun-dried tomatoes and men. I've never made it before. I made it up. And then I just did a lemony yogurt sauce. So, oh, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Dolores. Keep tapping the screen. But you guys say hi to Dolores. She's a very nice lady. And she's helped me out sometimes when I do my political chats and if people aren't being polite, because I just want people to be polite. She makes them go away. All right, so we'll just keep turning and browning these. And I think especially since it's a little colder now, it's a cozy meal without being too heavy. And then I also, one of the things that you learn in commercial kitchens and restaurant kitchens is you essentially you brown the meat and then you put it in the oven because all the meals have to come timed out. So when I enter my kitchen and I'm not sure what I'm going to make, I always turn on my oven and figure it out. Maybe later I'll turn it off when I don't need it. But I'm like, just in case, I want to preheat it. This is looking pretty good. And I've got this, I have an old house, and I don't know if you guys have this too, so the floor is slanted. So on this pan, there's no oil up here. All the oil is down here. So I always have to move my ingredients down to get this. See? They all get a fair chance at the hot oil. That's so funny, Dolores. I was literally in the Smart and Final parking lot today being like, oh, Dolores. I haven't heard from her in a while. I hope she's okay. My glasses are dirty as heck. Okay, if you guys have any questions about food, let me know. Let's check in on the rice. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's really coming together. But I think I need more moisture because it's not done yet. And the moisture is evaporating. I also got on a kick. I've been on a kick of doing olive oil cakes. I know I've done them on live here before. I got a couple. I did a lemon with olive oil cake with some lemon zest. The feedback from my family was not enough lemon zest. I did it again with orange zest and coriander, and then just put a light sprinkling of powdered sugar on top. And they were all like, that was it. That was the better one. So I was like, all right, now I know. Oh, it was spring break for your crew. Oh, that's so interesting, Dolores. I was just talking about that. I'm about to go on spring break. So next week, when I do this show, I'm going to be doing it from a house we're renting near the ocean. And you'll get to meet my fiance, because I'm going to make him come on and help me, because he's Italian. Maybe we'll make Italian food. That's what we should do. I'll make Italian food with him next week. Yeah, I hope so. So, Dolores, did you go anywhere, or did you have a staycation at home? Let me know. We've been going to the same place since my kids were little, and I love it. I cook every meal. We got paddle boards, bikes, kayaks. For me, it's heaven. It's my favorite vacation. Oh, yeah, a staycation. Good. Sometimes that's easier. Also, with all the plane stuff, I don't want to get on a plane right now if I don't have to. Okay, this is going to get too cooked. This still needs to be cooked a little more through, but I don't want to burn the sides and the other things aren't ready. So in the interest of timing it out, I'm going to put the meat in the oven. So I'm calling this kebabs because you certainly could have. You could put this on skewers and make it kebabs. I'm not gonna do the skewers though. It just seems like it's too hard. All right, let's see. Oh, it had been 3 weekends on incursions. Oh, great. Did you take like little side trips? Tell me where you went. I want to see more of the South. I really only know Georgia from my family. I haven't been, well, and I lived in Miami, but I always feel like Miami's not the South. Miami's like its own world. It's not like going to Charleston or Savannah or something like that. So we got the yogurt, we got this. Oh, I'll work on my simple Moroccan-ish dessert. And one of the reasons I want to do this dessert is because I needed to come up with something with ricotta, because I have all this ricotta cheese, and since I'm about to leave town. Jacksonville, oh great, my daddy also lived there. Tallahassee, oh the capital, nice, and South Carolina. Wow, you got around. That is so cool. That's terrific. I'd love to go to South Carolina. I've never been there. Okay, so the important part for this is you need your ricotta, you need your honey, and dates. Okay, so I think I have spoken to some of you before about my ongoing issue with my Costco honey. I will never buy this giant thing of honey again. I set it in hot water this morning, and it's just crystally, and it's ungainly. I know it was value, but it's too awkward. I needed something gainly. I know it was value, but it's too awkward. I needed something like half the size. So we're not going to use dates are so sweet. I don't want to use too much honey, but just a little bit. Just Americans like sweet. And sometimes for me at the end of a meal, I just want the taste of a little something sweet, but I don't want to, I don't want a full hot fudge sundae, piece of cake, just a little something. Sometimes I like a little glass of red wine with dark chocolate. It's delicious. See, I can still get this thing out. Oh, this honey is. Oh. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. All right, we're gonna put you aside now. All right, what have I missed? I see new things. Store-bought honey always turns to sugar. Oh, do you have real honey? Yeah, but I agree with you. And that's why you need to get the smaller bottle, because you want to use it before it gets all crystallizing. I'm never buying a big honey again. All right, checking on my rice here. I'm intrigued, but I'm concerned. I just think it needs, I gotta leave it alone. I'm intrigued, but I'm concerned. You could say that about so many things. Okay. Going to tutor. Oh, you have a tutor. Oh, good for you. What do you tutor? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, well, Dolores, I'm going to be on tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific on my channel. Okay. Ooh! Oh, fucking duck. Sorry. Jump. Sorry to swear, but that was hot. I wasn't really thinking when I put that on a hot surface. That was not so bright. I was just thinking of camera angles. Okay, so we've got a little bit of honey and a little bit of ricotta. And now we get the dates. Wait, I need like a little plate thing here. Again, that's the thing where so spoiled when I would do my Food Network show. Of course, I never had to think. I had an art director who was picking out the most perfect plates, and I still keep in touch with her. I'm like, if you ever want to come back to my house and rearrange things again, I'm all for it, because it always looked better. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for the support. So, I'm just going to take our date. Oh my God. And slice it down the middle. These are, oh God, are these pitted? Nope, they were pitted. You're good. All right, well, but this is easier than the olives. So, you've got your date. You've got your slightly sweet ricotta. All right, and then you just start making several of these go around. Or what you could do is you do the date and the ricotta, and you could drizzle honey on it. I just feel like for me it's going to be too sweet if I do that. And dates are so sweet. So here. So it's like a little ricotta date sandwich. Now something like a couple of those at the end of the meal, I'd be fine. That'd be perfect for me. All right, so I'm gonna start putting this all out so it looks pretty and everything. Wait, somebody gave me a gift. I didn't see it. Oh, it says it. Oh, you were the gift number 2 gifter badge. Oh, thank you. That's so fantastic. So badge. Oh, thank you. That's so fantastic. So all right, let's go pick out a really nice plate for this whole thing, because presentation is important. I have to tell you this, guys, what I did. This, when I bought the house, was the living room. And this was where the dining room was. And I was like, that doesn't work. So I switched it. So because this is where the fireplace is, and I think especially in the winter with the Christmas tree, like a dedicated dining space is so much better. And then I may put a couch in here, and then that was better, so I'm cooking and my kids would be doing their homework, and like, you know, more open. I like it better. Okay, I got some good stuff for here. Oh, this is perfect. Look, does that not say Moroccan-ish? I think it's from Spain. It's got a crack in it, but it hasn't broken through yet. I'm gonna do it as long as I can. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. All right. So one of the things I definitely learned from my late husband is about plating. I try to plate things as nice as he did. All right, what happened to my yogurt sauce? Who took my yogurt sauce? Here it is. Okay. So also, if you could have, thank you, pothead potato. You could have pita, some warm pita. I don't love pita, so I didn't really bother with it, but it certainly could be good in this meal. Okay, let's get the kebabs out. The kebabs that are not kebabs. Oh, I really like how these look. Look at that. Having put 4 hours of seasoning on them, you can really see it in the crispiness, right? It looks good. Oh, this is gonna be good. And thank you for the gift, Pothead Potato. Thank you for supporting FoodTokTV. FoodTokTV, the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. Hey, hopefully there'll still be a TikTok in a few days. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, which you know is like the big magic number here on TikTok world. Watch me get it right when they're like, TikTok's going off. That'd be such a drag. Oh, good, thank you. Looks fabulous. Excellent. All right, so let's do this. I like the little burnt food myself. I read years ago that Elvis Presley loved burnt food, so that's always my excuse if I ever burn food. I'm like, I'm making it for Elvis. actually, so this is the French cooking side of me. So I would like to deglaze that pan with cream because it's got so much good spices and meat sauce, and make like a little creamy thing. I don't know. France used to run Morocco, right? Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could get away with that. My mom always said it was toasted. Oh, funny, not burnt. I'm gonna steal that. It's toasted. I'm so gonna steal that because my kids will say, you burnt it. And I'm like, I like burnt food. Yeah, it's toasted. I gotta use that. Good idea. Good idea. All right, let's see how this rice is. Might be ready. I'm so curious how this is gonna work out. Hang on. I need another tasting spoon now, or fork. Probably would have gone smoother if I had soaked the rice a little bit, but I'd like to say there was some great reason why I didn't soak the rice longer, but I forgot. Okay. Oh, it's good. Oh my God, it's actually good. It's really interesting. Okay. Here we go. Here's my first ever made up this recipe Moroccan-ish rice. So it's sun-dried tomatoes, mint, onions, chicken broth, za'atar, salt, and pepper. So I'll put, I'm gonna make it as if I was presenting this as like dinner to my family here. Okay. Oh, that actually looks good. It's like the bacamao rice-a-roni. I love the blue. Oh, yeah, right. It's pretty, right? Oh, the blue, the kitchen. Oh, thank you. I used to have white. I like the blue, too. And then I even just went and bought this. It was really too expensive for what it is, but I'm trying to, like, keep the theme going. Of course, it's, it's so hard in a kitchen. So it's like, you want to have this, like, Martha Stewart kitchen, but in a real working kitchen with a family. It's like I have all of this hanging around and junk, and whose is this? And like, that pile of papers, and then every once in a while you're like, I'm going through this pile. And then sometimes it's like, oh, my property tax bill. So the other thing that I would do for this is a little bit of feta. I would sprinkle some feta, but my son has an allergy to sheep and goat cheese, so I can't do that. But for you, if you make this, I would say that sort of dry, salty feta taste, I think would be a nice counterpoint to the various. Oh, you're Jeanette. Good. Commit to that joke. I love it, Jeanette. You're good. Yeah. Okay. And then we have. Okay. So wait, you guys aren't seeing this. Hold the phone. All right. Let me show you how it's coming together here. So the beef and the rice. All right, now let's do, I'm making it like a flag from my mythical country, Moroccan-ish. All right, and then we're gonna put cucumbers. You guys will be seeing this more instead of just my dirty kitchen. Why is there still a flame? Okay. Look at that. Boy, that worked out pretty well, didn't it? Oh my God, quick, somebody take a picture. Oh wait, I have to take a picture. Hang on, let me get my, because Taylor tells me to take pictures. So then, you've got your kebabs, the rice, the yogurt, and then at the end, on my very not exciting plate here, you have the date and the ricotta. What would you serve this with for drinks? I'm so glad you asked. There's actually some very nice Moroccan wines. I did a wine tasting a few years ago, and they have some nice wines if you can get to them. God, I hope there's not going to be a big tariff on them. I don't know if the tariff in Morocco. All right, let's taste it. Let's make a perfect bite. That was one of the things that really I found so wonderful about my, oh good, looks refreshing. my fiance, when we were first going out, is he would say, I will make you the perfect bite. And he would. He'd make me the perfect bite. All right. So, beef, the yogurt sauce, some rice. It's good. Oh, pretty thing. Thanks for following Food Talk TV. Now, the one thing I will tell you, because I buy this like quality meat that's grass-fed, and if you guys have ever noticed the difference between a grass-fed and a conventionally raised meat, I know it's supposed to be better for you. It's not as juicy. It is drier. So, if you want more of that, like meat that falls apart in your mouth, don't get the grass-fed. But this has a nice sear on it, and the dry, I like the yogurt sauce and the rice. Wow, this is tasty. All right, so having a rosé or white wine with this. Ha ha ha. We share, and at dinner time, we always share our rose, thorn, and silly. Rose, thorn, silly of the day, our light bulb, something we learned. And rose, thorn, silly, light bulb. Yeah, I think that was it. And then once in a while, if we have the time, we say, what would you tell yourself this morning? Now that you've done the day, is there something you would like to tell yourself this morning? Like, for instance, I might say, oh, I would tell myself this morning, don't take Wilshire Boulevard, there's construction. You know what I mean? Like something. Anyway, okay, and here comes the dessert, the ricotta and date. Yeah, I don't think it needs any honey. The dates are so sweet. Maybe some slivered almonds. Little nuts. I think for texture, the texture thing would be good. Anyway, do you guys have any questions about the food? Gosh, I'm trying to think of something else. Here, ooh, I'm gonna try it since my son's not home. I'm gonna try it with some feta. Is there anything else? I was thinking, look at all this plastic. God, do you ever get worried about the plastic in the environment? I do. It freaks me out. Not that I'm gonna stop using it. Dates are so underappreciated in the U.S. Bambino, I almost said that earlier, and then I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. I totally agree with you. It's a candy, and it's nature's candy. It's delicious. All right, so I'm gonna make a perfect bite here with a little bit of maybe the feta and the rice. Maybe that was the ticket. It's good, but oh, Celio. Oh, great name. What a beautiful name you have. Celio, yes. Oh, good. You love dates too. Yeah. I got to tell you guys, make rice with sun-dried tomato. It really is good. It really worked out. Here, have dates. Dates and ricotta cheese. Things that you can buy in a regular market. Seem exciting. No processed sugar. You know, low fat. That's a good dessert. Yep. I'm super excited about this. All right. Well, so next week I'm going to do Italian food. Oh, I like the Persian cucumber. Refreshing, right? Mediterranean diet is the healthiest diet there is. Okay, it just sounded like a body just fell in my breakfast room. I don't know what it was. Anyway, so we've got in review, season the meat 4 hours before you make it, ideally. The yogurt sauce was yogurt, za'atar, olive oil, and minced garlic. The rice was sun-dried tomatoes, olive oil, chicken broth, and fresh mint. You know, I don't think I really taste the mint. I was very excited about using it. I don't taste the mint. I gotta be honest. I don't taste it. I wonder if I sauteed it. Sauteed mint? Or maybe I should just chop it and put it on top at the end. All right, maybe I'll try that. And there was a little bit of onion. And then the Persian cucumbers, and then the ricotta, and the dates. And that's Daphne Brogdon's presentation today on Food Talk TV. And I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. And one of the things, I think the big takeaways here is also to have this za'atar on hand, which is marjoram, thyme, oregano, all dried, and toasted sesame pureed into your own one-stop shop, yummy North African spice. Oh, thank you for all your techniques. Oh, that is so kind of you, Pothead Potato Jessica. Thank you. And thank you for your rewards and your support of everything. The hour just flew by. Next week I will be here at the same time making Italian food in a beautiful vacation home. So Will's with my cute Italian fiance. So it'll be an adventure. I gotta pack up my lights along with my kayaks. No, I'm kidding. They have a kayak at the house. I don't have to pack it. Although I do have my own paddle boards, and what a pain in the tuchus that is. I'm usually like driving down the freeway really slow, like, oh my God, I hope it holds. It's on top of my car. I hope it holds. I hope it holds. And come back to Food Talk TV. You're going to find all these other great creators. And I will be here on Wednesday. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for being here, and have an awesome week. Oh, Jeanette, you were wonderful. You were like such a prize. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. I wonder if I can tap the screen. Can I tap the screen? Oh, I can tap the screen. Oh, that's exciting. Bye.